Good morning. I'm back and with my coffee and a lot of progress. First, last week, I primarily worked on Queen of the Sea because I was trying to catch up before the new drop of the newest part. Well, the beginning of February, I had just started part 2. And so this month, well, in February, I finished part 2, part 3, part 4, and started part 5. Oh, you can't even see part 5. Wait, there. Where's my little board? Let's see. There. Is she not gorgeous? I'm loving this stitch long. So far of the stitch longs, this one and the letters from Hogwarts are my favorite. But part 7 dropped yesterday, and it's the last part that goes up here. So I still have part 5 to do of the coral, part 6 of the ink and the orb or crystal, whatever it is. And then part 7, which is her crown and the corners. I don't know how much I will get done because I'm doing March Mayhem, Madness, whatever you want to call it. But I've really loved working on her. And I have also decided, I got some of these project trackers from S. Ward Designs on Etsy. I got several of them. She's got different kinds and all. Well, I punched holes in them to put them in my Happy Planner. I wasn't using them in my Happy Planner. So, I am now sticking them in my project bags with the project. That way, it's right there, it's all together, and I love it. But, so, that's what I got done last week, which for February and Magical Stitches, I did finish the homework, last week of homework. I finished all the extra credit, and I worked some on the cabins. So, now, for this week. Now, each week, I mean each day, I'm working on a different project. Doing my bracket. This is not torn, it's just folded. And I know my bracket's messy, but it's okay because it's for me. And yesterday was day 1, and there was 3 different groups that this one project hit. For Semi-Sane Stitchers, a pretty lady, and she's definitely pretty. For Full Coverage Fanatics, the March History Checklist, a witch, and then for Magical Stitches, the first prompt. And the one I worked on was Bellatrix. Okay. This is 18 count Ada. And, okay, that's the back. I only worked on one color, and the fabric is by Bee Stitch Me. And it's one of the ones from Friday Night Fight Nights. No color on it. It's an 18 count. I'm thinking it's 18 count. Here I go. Can't remember. Yeah, it's 18 count Ada Opal by Bee Stitch Me. And it's a beautiful purple. But that's what I got done. I got 650 stitches. Now, for task 1, it's the first task, Magical Stitches. It said, Tyson joined Percy's school in disguise. Stitch on something you would wear as a disguise. 500 stitches. Well, she's a witch. So yeah, and that dress is gorgeous. So that fit the prompt. So 500 of the 650 I did on it went toward the first prompt. And then I used the rest to finish off my 4th cabin. So now to start on Aries. But this is done for now. It's not going to fit back in. So until I find out how many stitches I do on the Cross Stitch Studio. That's the one it's paired up with, so we'll see which. I want to stitch on both all month, and that's my problem. I get caught on one pattern, even though I want to stitch everything, and I just stitch on one thing. I want to stitch on everything. So every day, something different for the first 16 days. The winners that are paired up will go to the rest of the month. No. So today's prompt, why I chose this one, is for the Full Coverage Fanatics March History, Royalty or England. I chose, and I have not pulled this out in way too long, My Letters from Hogwarts, which I'm on the first chapter. So that's what I'm stitching on today, because it counts. It has a castle, and the author is from England, if I remember right. And most of the story takes place over in that area. So that's what I'm working on today. I can't wait. I so cannot wait. Okay, there. So that is that prompt. Now, the second prompt for Magical Stitches I will be working on tomorrow. And it's Tyson is Percy's half-brother. Stitch on something that reminds you of your family and tell us why. 500 stitches. Well, I am starting to stitch on the names of my grandchildren. I'm starting with McKinley and Kylie first. And I'm using this beautiful fabric from Bee Stitch Me. It's Ada 18 count Flamingo. I mean, gorgeous. 2 little girls. Perfect. I don't stitch on a lot of pink or this shade of pink. But for the girls, that's perfect. So, and it's the Unicorn Letters from the Cross Stitcher magazine, March 2020. Yeah, March of 2020. So, that's what I'm going to work on tomorrow. If I get over 500 stitches, I'm going to put that toward the extra credit or the cabins. So, that is my plan for Wednesday. Then, let's see. Oh, Thursday. I can't wait. I get to work on magical study again. Now, this is where I left off. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't put my needle in like that, but it is what it is. But that's where I left off. I'm going to be stitching on it because the prompt for fanatics there is the March history checklist is something with outer space, stars, sky, moon, or sun. Well, magical study in the window has moons. So I get to start work on it again. And I'm so hoping I get a lot of stitches done on it because I want to work on that one there all month too. But we'll see. Then for Friday, the March history checklist, flowers. So I don't have a lot of patterns with flowers, which I might have to change because I love flowers. But there's flowers in this one, Halloween Quaker. So I get to start it. And I will be using Be Stitch Me. This is 22 count. I have not stitched on 22 count in forever. But I cannot wait. I'm just hoping my eyes can handle it. So that is Tuesday. Now, Saturday, for the March history checklist, Island, Oceans, Dark Queen of the Seas. So I will be working on Dark Queen of the Seas again. Saturday. I'm hoping to get done with the part 5. It depends on how much I get stitched, how fast. Which, it's a lot of the same color and big blocks. So, yeah, the other day when I was stitching on it, I got over 1,000 stitches in a day. So, I'm hoping. I am so hoping. Then, Sunday, let's see. It's a type of communication. Oh, which one? Oh, and I didn't pull it out. All Hallows Eve sampler. So, that's the one. Because it's got letters in it. That's spelling, writing, whatever. So that's a type of communication. And then Monday, I haven't decided yet because that will be based on the homework. Besides tomorrow's, all of the stitches I do, I would put toward either the extra credit for March or for the cabins. Yeah. So that's my plans for the week. And I can't wait. I love my stitching. I love doing my stitching. Okay, now let's talk about budget and last month. So I spent $81. My budget was $25. But I also got done with one project that gave me another $25. And then I have my gift cards. And I count my gift cards as like projects. You know, it's extra money that I don't really count into my budget. Well, that forgave the rest. And I also started putting toward the boxes for the month. So I ended up like $20 ahead for the month. And I have decided January's, because it was 120 in the hole. I started all new in February. Let's just say that. And then this month, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to be putting aside money for the Halloween boxes because I want as many of them as I can. Okay? I love Halloween. I love it. So, I'm going to be putting money back for that. I'm going to be using my gift cards. And the 20, I'm just putting toward the boxes. I'm not going to include it in March. So, even though I spent 81, I did good. I made 75 in just my boxes. And then my credit for finishing the baby quilt and my budget, I ended up ahead. So all that extra is going toward my Halloween boxes. And this month, just about all of my gift cards is going toward the Halloween boxes. So, because some of them, I heard on the Black Needle Society in their little newsletter, in April, they're releasing theirs. So, yeah, I gotta be a good girl all week. But I needed floss, I needed beads, Krennic, and I bought some more fabric on the Fight Night, Fright Night. This month, I'm not spending none on there. I'm not going to get swept away with the beautiful colors that she has. So, but I did also start a new subscription, which I don't count my subscriptions. Even if I start them new, I'm not going to count them. Because I allow myself a certain amount for subscription boxes, period. I have to stay within there. Whether it's the Witch's Moon, crystals, fabrics, any of that. I have to stay within that budget. And as long as I stay in that budget, I'm fine. Which, the Witch's Moon, I love that box. I loved getting that box. But I have so much materials that I have stopped it for now. Canceled it. I mean, I love their boxes. I might get one in July for my birthday. But otherwise, I've canceled. The crystal, I have gone down from their big box on Enchanted Crystals down to their small box, which is just one bigger crystal and then the little bag of variety stones. So I am cutting back on those. And even in my budget, I've still got some money left for my subscription boxes, but I'm just not spending it. And it is what it is. It's just, there's nothing out there that's saying, Dawn, give me. Besides fabric, which I've got so many different projects I want to do. So I can use the fabric. I'll find a use for the fabric. Yeah. But that's it. That's my plans. And I cannot wait to start. Oh! Where did it go? Yes, here. Okay, so I got started crocheting again. And I only had 3 rows done on the changes of the changing season crochet along. And I didn't like how each day half the pattern is the high, half is the low. So I wasn't liking it. So I undid it. And I decided, instead of going all highs or all lows, I was going to do the average, because I don't like to change as much. And I sat and I crocheted all day, and I'm on day 19. Is that not gorgeous? Day 19 of February. So I've still got to play catch up. So every day I am going to take 1 hour or 2 rows, whichever one, 30 minutes to an hour, or 2 rows, until I get caught up. I did have to order more yarn. This time I got, let's see, where is it? Oh yeah, Pretty Blues, which I went ahead and got full sequin of, because I just love these colors. I mean, they're gorgeous. It's this light blue here. These two are my favorite colors right there. So this month I got a full sequin of this blue. And then I went ahead and got the hot set, because spring is coming, and here in North Carolina, you never know what it's going to be. One day it can be in the 30s, the next day it'll be in the 60s. So, but I started back, and I'm loving working on it. Since I took out the high and the low and just made it one color all the way across, I'm liking it more. It's just more me. And I cannot wait until I work on it this afternoon. And yes, it's a Happy Planner bag, but you know what? It's perfect. And I bought it on clearance. I got 2 of these bags, 2 different sizes, and I paid like $3 for them. It's perfect for my crochet. I use those bags all over the place too. But that's all my stitching and my crocheting. And I think I might try knitting again. I don't know. I'm going to keep going on this first. But that's it. That's my plans for the week. And I hope everyone has a blessed day.